The She's Crafty podcast is sponsored by BarbacoApparel. BarbacoApparel is a San Antonio-based independent clothing line that offers unique designs for Texans or Texans at heart. Catherine, can you say the last part?
What part?
Just the last sentence.
Why?
I don't want to say Carne Guisada.
You don't want to say what?
I don't want to say Carne Guisada.
Okay. Get your bean and cheese and Carne Guisada or Donkey Lady tea at BarbacoApparel.com.
Ah, thank you.
Shut up and sit down.
Don't be shy.
Yeah.
Right here is perfect.
We're at Busted Sandal in San Antonio, Texas. We're super excited to be here.
Yes.
We're here with our good friend Ray, Tattoo Boy. It's his birthday.
Happy
Happy birthday, Ray. Hello. Ray says hello.
Is this on?
Of course it's on.
Are we
It's
going?
a podcast.
It's on.
Oh, okay, we're going. Okay, good. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, hi, Ray.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
So good
you
with
could
that.
You could actually pick it up and just use it if you want to, or you could keep putting it down
It
too.
just feels weird.
Well,
Hello.
You can
Too
work
heavy.
off your beer by
Too heavy
picking
in
it
your
up and setting
hands.
it down. That's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
yeah.
I got it.
We're also here with Roland and Marissa from Busted Sandal. We're so excited to have them.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
Good. Thanks for having us. We have a beautiful flight of beers in front of us. We're super excited about that.
Beautiful flight. And y'all are going to walk me down again. Can we say the name and the style of the flights real quick?
Sure.
Just before I drink them all. I just want to make sure that...
Exactly.
Okay, so starting off, you're gonna have your 210 ale. It's gonna be
Okay.
a blonde ale, very flavorful blonde ale, if I do say so myself. Slippery Rock IPA. Now that one, it's not going to be super hoppy. You got some malty backbone on there, but just 4 different hops. Pretty good beer. Fire Pit Wit. It's a Belgian Vit. Has the standard coriander and the sweet orange peel that you'd find in a Belgian Vit, but we also added some hand-cut grapefruit and hand-cut raw ginger root as well.
Nice.
My personal favorite, the El Robusto Porter, that one has 5 different malts in there, including some black patent and roasted barley. Black patent's going to kind of push it over to the stout side a bit, but 7.4 and it's a really good beer.
That is.
Is it? Ooh, well, let
That's
me take a
nice
sip then.
flavor. Yeah.
That reaction.
Straight to that.
Oh my.
And then
Mm-hmm. Do you want to try it?
I'll try it.
Come on, Ray.
It's good beer, like in a cool,
It's like very
Fall, winter
smooth
day.
and
Yeah.
It's smooth. You don't get a lot of the.
It's good, right?
The mouthful. You don't get a thick coat mouthfeel on it.
Yeah.
That's really good.
So it's a good drinkable porter. A lot of people are scared of porters.
Yeah.
Hold my mic.
Marissa, would you just you were the holder of the mic.
I just wanted you to be heard.
She's just doing interview style.
Everybody can't see on the podcast. Marissa's
Yeah.
actually holding Roland's mic for him. They're sharing a mic.
She's a natural.
Yeah.
We heard this is her entire job. It's just holding
Just
microphones
holding the mic.
for
She just
him.
follows him around with the mic all
This
day.
is really what I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
I find great joy in it. It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of purpose.
Marissa, by the way, she's our taproom manager here. So at the brewery. So whenever you come, have some pints or flight. She's always a friendly face behind there serving the beer. So she manages the whole tap room.
Awesome.
And also she helps brew beer sometimes. So
Nice.
she's really knowledgeable on beer and can school a lot of guys who think they know about beer.
Heck yeah.
Well, we have our secret weapon here.
That's the kind of girl I like.
Yeah.
There we go.
She brings it. So she knows a lot
Awesome.
about it.
That's perfect.
You bring it, I'll drink it.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm totally fine with that.
All right.
I quite enjoy that. So, moving on in our flight, we do have the pumpkin porter. That one is brewed with, this year we did about 400 pounds of fresh Texas pumpkins. We also find some cinnamon, nutmeg, some allspice in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
What I really enjoy about this beer is it's not super overpowering on the pumpkin end. I know I've had
Yes.
some pumpkin beers that you get pretty sweet or, too
Yes.
pumpkin-y. Got a little bit of that extract aftertaste,
Yeah.
whereas we do not use that extract. fresh
That's
pumpkins.
really good.
Yeah,
It
I'm
is
not
really
a
good.
fan of pumpkin beer, and this one's
In general,
pretty,
but you like this one?
It's pretty like
Wouldn't it be funny if
Smooth,
Ray was just like,
smooth.
this is really shitty?
this is horrible. No, I'm not a fan of pumpkin beer, but that one's
Pretty good.
drinkable.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yes.
There are not too many pumpkin porters out there. You'll see
That's what I like.
You see a bunch of
Yeah.
pumpkin ales,
Right.
Yes.
but there's not too many out there. That's why people they're surprised when you got a pumpkin porter, and then when they try it, they're like, "Whoa, this is pretty damn good."
Yeah.
It's a seasonal beer, so it won't be around too long. We didn't make too much of it, and the best place to find it. To find one, whoever's serving it is we have a beer locator on our website, and we have an El Gordo finder. So you click that, and it'll show you
nice.
locations
Who's serving
of where
it?
El Gordo is being served.
That's
Because
awesome.
a lot of people ask, "Where can I find it? Where can I find it?" And of course, we have it here at the tap room, but you find it on our El Gordo locator, and then you know where it's at. So that won't be around probably the end of December, and
Okay.
that should be out.
That's when people are like, I have to get my life together.
Yeah.
I can't be having pumpkin porters.
Because
I can't just drink all this pumpkin beer every day.
people like in May start asking, "Do you still have any more pumpkin porter left?" Like, no, it's gone. But they start
May?
asking for it like
Wow.
when it's hot. You know,
Wow.
they want it
Wow.
all the time.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we use the fresh pumpkin as opposed to canned or pureed pumpkin because
Yes.
and a lot of beer aficionados can really tell that we use fresh pumpkin. So that's a big difference between. Yeah, like the ones with the really refined palate and all that,
Right.
they can tell the difference.
Is that why that's drinkable? Because to me, I don't like pumpkin beer at all.
I think
and that
that's
one is. Like,
I think that's one of
can-
the reasons why, and
Okay.
also that it's not overpowering with all the pumpkin in
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Are
Like
these
the artificial?
Like maybe the
flavor?
extract
Right.
makes it
Okay.
more
Yes.
overwhelming. Yeah.
or the
Yeah.
pumpkin spice? Sometimes there's too much
It's
of
too
the
much spice in it,
spice.
yeah.
It's too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
yeah.
Really, the quality of your ingredients is really gonna just enhance your beer.
Yeah.
Right.
So by not using that puree or that extract, you're gonna get just maybe not overpowering flavor, but just the right amount for your beer.
Are these free range pumpkins? Like, are they allowed to just roam the fields by
Roam the
like?
fields.
Are they allowed to roll down hills by themselves?
Are these?
Is it a fun environment?
I think what
for
you're
them?
asking is, are they Tyson pumpkins?
Yeah, I want to know if they're in a factory,
Right.
if these pumpkins are like at a festival, like
Right.
listening to good music, hanging
Right.
out.
I think that they do hang
Yeah,
out, listen to
definitely.
music,
Yeah.
get hugged by kids,
Okay.
pumpkin patches.
Okay.
And-
These are pumpkin.
They're
patch
allowed to get
pumpkins.
high.
All right.
Yeah.
I would really like to just can
was like,
can I go meet the
really?
pumpkins?
You
though?
serious
Can I go
about
just
this?
kind of see their environment for a
Please.
second?
Yeah,
I
can we just sit with the pumpkin for 5 minutes before we drink it? That'd
do
be
you
great.
have a pumpkin profile on my specific pumpkin?
What's
Does
my
this-
pumpkin name?
This pumpkin like long but walks on the beach.
Is this an ethnic pumpkin or?
Oh,
Yeah, I like
Oh,
ethnic
oh.
pumpkins.
I bet you do.
Can I make
Yeah.
this pumpkin into a
White
bong
girl.
when
Once
I'm
you
done
go
with
pumpkin,
it?
you never
Yeah.
go back, Brandy.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I
gotta get
heard.
those specially shaped gourds though
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah.
The longer ones.
Now this last one in our flight, I'm really liking. Which one is this?
So that is my personal favorite right now. If I'm not drinking the El Robusto, I'm drinking the Lafitte's Reserve. And with that beer, it's a dark ale. You got some Madagascar vanilla beans.
it's like a bite. to
Yeah,
it.
it's that rum-soaked oak chips on that back end, and it's a really smooth beer. It's flavorful, and it is 8.6%.
That's really good.
So
Yeah, it's
I was
really,
saying
really
you can
good.
taste it. It's
it is strong, but it's not that overpowering
No.
strong where you can't drink it. I can keep drinking this beer.
Oh heck
Yeah.
yeah!
Which is kind of not safe sometimes.
What is it? What's the ABV on that one?
It's 8.6.
8.6. Okay.
That would be a FUFM.
Is it?
Yeah, or FU
10 minutes?
Maybe
What's
6
the-
minutes.
oh, 6, okay.
Yeah, we have a meter we go by. Is it a fucked up in
fucked
5
up in
minutes
5 minutes?
beer? Like
Or-
if I'm
Yeah.
really thirsty.
That's what. This one?
That one probably,
Yeah.
What is it?
FUFM. I said FUSM. Yeah, not S&M.
S&M?
No.
Yeah.
But you would give it like how long do you think?
If I'm gonna sit
6
there
minutes?
6 minutes,
Like
if
you
I'm
just-
if I'm
No,
just
it
like
doesn't. It's really good,
pounding
right?
a pint of it because I'm like thirsty and I want a beer.
Although maybe
then,
some S&M after a few beers.
You know,
Oh, shout out
Colby may bring me to that.
Hello.
Hey,
Anniversary.
Birthday.
It's his birthday,
you guys.
Better get on it.
See how entertaining Marissa is? Yeah. At the tap room, so you got to come visit her. We're open
You'll
Wednesday
get
through
this all the
Saturday.
time.
Take your time.
Thanks for that plug, Roland.
There we go.
Appreciate it.
Shin. Now you're gonna get the rep as liking S&M.
BDSM community is gonna come.
Y'all go see Marissa. She loves
Somebody
S&M.
come in a mask.
Where did I get this beer?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that one, once again, we'll have probably Lafitte's. I'm going to put a Lafitte's finder on our website that has where you can find this one.
Perfect.
We don't have too many kegs of it. Also, we brewed this one back in March, so
It's been sitting for a while.
So that's why it's been the alcohol has really been intensifying.
Yeah.
A lot, and we usually just serve it in a snifter glass because a pint's just too much alcohol content in it. But I believe one location that's going to have it for growlers is going to be the Central Market on Broadway. So I know they've been wanting to get it. We're going to get it to them. So thanks everybody for Central Market.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's going to be probably one of the places you can get it, and then probably Big Hops and Missions Tapped also.
Great.
Okay.
But we're trying to release it out. We got label approval a few weeks ago. For growlers? Yeah, growlers.
That's really going to depend on the location of who has the beer. If they have the licensing for it, they can do it.
So another one that we don't have on tap, but we should get them the grapefruit 210.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Let's break it out.
Yeah, so the grapefruit, we'll probably set that up. The
Great. It's my birthday. Bring me everything.
Bring it out.
Another one we have is the grapefruit 210 ale. So it's pretty
That sounds good.
pretty good. I mean,
And
I
the
think
seasonal one that just ended, you had your watermelon cask, right?
Yeah. So that watermelon cask, everyone was coming in. They thought it was just like a beer that we had brewed, and I'm like, I'm sorry, guys. It was just that one night, that cask, but the flavors from that watermelon, and because it does have that residual sugar, it fermented nicely.
Nice.
Really broke down the sugars, and the flavor was just it was refreshing. It was
Is that
very
something you
refreshing
think you'll
beer.
repeat? That watermelon?
Probably next summer. I
Yeah.
would say we would probably do another watermelon cask.
we'll probably make a lot. I'm sure we'll do a lot of it so we can have it on tap here. And then that's what I would love to do because a lot of people want it. They wanted it.
Yeah.
I mean, they heard about it.
Oh, heck yeah.
And,
Texas summer.
Yeah. So, and maybe, have it like we did with the grapefruit. We got you have to get label approval for in order to sell it outside of the brewery. So maybe get label approval for that so other locations can have it. But that was a really good, refreshing cask that we did. Really cool. That one, we sold out of that one pretty quick.
That was our biggest cask. That was our biggest cask night. That party was watermelon. It was off the chain.
Yeah, we had people just lined up waiting to get in.
Nice.
Chain.
Nice. I want to come to an
Off the
off-the-chain party. Get it all. She's crafty gangsta.
That we're drawing the line at off the chain.
Yeah,
you guys. You can drop.
We're
fuck,
ladies
shit,
on this
cunt, and
podcast.
ass,
We
but
don't.
you cannot say
Yeah.
off the chain.
You can say areola, but not off the chain.
We talk a lot about
the rules.
areolas, so yeah.
So, really off topic. Did you know that you can actually get like a color match for your areola, and you can do like hearts on your nips? Or
Wait, what?
like,
Wait, whoa,
you
whoa,
can-
whoa, whoa, whoa.
What do you mean a
Hang on.
color? What is a color
Rewind.
match?
So
Let's delve into this.
This is Ray's birthday. Slow it down.
Yeah, slow
Ray
down.
needs.
No, I don't need areolas right now.
We slow this down. I'm going to be adding in some soft central music to this. So go ahead and tell us
Tell
about
us about the areola match, Marissa.
All right. So for your areolas, depending on their color, you can go to a tattoo artist, and
I see.
they will color match your areola, and you can get tattooed around it like a heart.
Is it
or a
like
star.
extending your areola?
Yeah, it's essentially like extending it
sounds
to be in
horrific.
the shape of a heart or like whatever shape that you
Okay,
would like.
wait for
that
just
would
a
be
minute.
scary.
Wait. Let's brainstorm for just a second. What would you get, Brandy?
Well, I feel like one of my areolas is pointing in another direction, so I think I'd play with that. I don't know, maybe like a this way or that way sign.
Like west.
Yes. like
The other one north.
like maybe you went that way, like a little arrow
Yeah.
pointing.
Yeah.
Maybe a finger. That was like a color
finger.
areola.
What about like
Yeah.
two
Where would your
like
finger be
finger
pointing,
guns?
though? Like,
Just over there, like what I could do, like
Right?
I'm with stupid things.
Yeah. It's his fault.
Classy.
Yeah.
Classy. Classy.
I like that. I like it.
Marissa's here Wednesday through Saturday.
Talking about
S&M
areolas.
and areolas at Busted Sandal.
Oh my
That's
gosh!
awesome.
Welcome to San Antonio.
Yeah.
Speaking of San Antonio, we just had some really cool news happen.
Okay. Did you guys see that Ozzy Osbourne retracted his peeing on the Alamo?
Oh yeah.
So-
Is anybody as
They
disappointed
retract
about that as
his,
I am?
though, right? Like,
Why are we disappointed?
Because he's like the Prince of Darkness, and he's retracting
And then
his
he
rockstar moves.
apologized.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Oh yeah, that was pretty lame.
That's horrible.
maybe he was just like, San Antonio is pretty awesome. I want to be allowed back here.
I think he's
I
way.
feel like
I think
he
his,
But he's
cancer.
played
his
here
brain
many
is-
times. Yeah.
I think his brain is fried. He had no idea he was doing it. Sharon was probably just like, stand here. People started cheering, and he was like, yeah, this looks legit.
Something's up.
Yeah.
So it's for
People
a
are here to
reason.
see me.
Yeah, he didn't know.
He's gonna come back. It's for a reason. He's not just gonna randomly do
So
it.
this is going to be
was
like
for-
the best
is he
show
doing-
ever in
is
San
it-
Antonio?
did we
I don't
use
think so.
How do you really feel, Ray?
I don't give a shit about Ozzy.
No, I don't give a shit about us either. I just think it's funny. I don't like. Let's be real. He's not the first person
I like
to piss on
Black
the Alamo,
Sabbath.
right?
I'm sorry.
Like
I'm sorry,
wish-
Ozzy.
I'm sure Davy Crockett didn't have a urinal. Like,
I just wish
Fine.
he would have done. Is this a grapefruit? Oh,
yeah,
my
oh shit.
I only got 2
Here
glasses.
comes.
My God.
Here it comes.
Oh. Yes,
Yeah, you
Eric,
should.
you should tell us.
What up,
Tell us about this.
Is this
this beer that you're bringing us.
What's
This
his
is a-
nickname?
Oh,
Take it
yes.
easy, man.
Hoppy Chulo.
Happy Chulo.
here.
Is that your Tinder name?
It is my Tinder
Is
name
it? I
also.
knew it.
Yeah. So Eric is our distribution manager for Houston and the Valley. So
We have a lot of listeners over in
We
Houston.
do. We have a big following in Houston.
Yeah.
great. Yeah, we have some locations in Houston.
Ray's aunt listens to it.
And we're going to look to really build that market up starting early next year. And he's done a great job in the Valley. So we're in McAllen, Brownsville, South Padre, Harlingen. I mean, he knows all the places.
They love us down there, yeah.
Awesome.
We need to get you guys over to Interbrews and What's on Tap Radio.
Yeah,
over
those
in
are our
Houston.
friends. They're like
Yeah,
our
okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, they
Love
have
to.
they talk a lot about Houston craft beer and
Yeah.
get you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eric.
Get on it, man. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a little bit about the Grapefruit 210. I spent about 6 hours cutting and juicing grapefruit.
Okay.
And I don't want to see another grapefruit.
Oh my gosh, so good.
For the rest of
yeah,
my life,
forever.
the 80s health breakfast of choice is much better than a beer, I have to say.
you don't realize it, but you get like after a while of cutting and peeling, like your hands get tired.
Tired.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're really tired. Oh my god. So we wear gloves now. We learned from the previous years we have to wear gloves because you get blisters from cutting.
Oh,
Pumpkins.
yeah.
Like I never would have thought.
I'm a total bachelor. I bring my knife. My knife is super dull. It was bending while I was cutting them. And at the end of the knife, I was it's not
Is that your opening line on dates?
it was
My
on
knife is
curve.
super dull.
Listen, girls.
You are
Listen,
Hoppy
ladies.
Chulo. You are Hoppy Chulo.
I'll put my back into it.
official. It's on the...
Oh, it is.
Oh, there it
is. Nice. Well, so you spent all your laborious hours.
I think it was like
making
12
this.
hours total because the
Uh-huh.
morning shift, and I think they spent like 6 hours
Yeah.
cutting, and I don't know how many, I forgot how many pounds or boxes that we went through of grapefruit.
It was significant.
It was never ending. And yeah, no, it's fantastic.
So
I
what
really
was
like
worse,
this
the
beer.
grapefruits or the pumpkins?
I don't know, man. I was doing the grapefruits by myself.
Oh, that was
pumpkin
worse.
was nice because we got to play like the Misfits on the radio, and everybody's kind of feeling
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
nice.
Would you play for the grapefruit? Nothing. Just your own.
I think I was listening to like
I think
rap.
it was just crying
was
to
really
himself.
angry,
Just crying
really
to himself.
angry
Tears.
hip-hop.
You guys should
Weeping.
document that. I think that's so fun to like talk about the music that you're playing when you're
doing it?
when you're brewing the beer. I don't know. I think it's kind of fun.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Our,
Yeah.
I'm validating you.
Oh, thank you. I need validation. That's why I have this podcast.
So one of our brewers, Salinas here. he,
Shout out.
He likes
Shout
to
out,
play,
Salinas.
shout out to Salinas. He likes to play Ghostland Observatory,
Okay.
and they're an Austin band. They're awesome.
Oh, cool.
And our head brewer,
He likes Celine Dion.
He really.
He
I
really
don't,
loves
I don't know what he listens
Whitney
to.
Houston.
I have no idea what he listens to.
A lot of Billy Ray Cyrus.
he
Genuine.
He listens to like a lot of classic rock.
Okay, classic rock.
Yeah.
But man, he took a real liking to Ghostland Observatory, and it's playing almost every day that there's a brew day, and Salinas is here, and even Jeff by himself, he'll be blasting Ghostland. I remember I was working the tap room one day, and I had a mix going, and I had Ghostland on there, and Jeff come over, and he has a beer, and he's like, "This is Ghostland, right?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yes. Shout out to Ghostland.
But the first time, the Salinas is impression of Jeff. It's like, well, what is this?
Oh yeah,
What is this?
He like bent over and he's staring at the amp, and he's like, who is this? And he's like, let's go Ghostland Observatory. He's like, can it go any louder?
Nice.
You say Jeff is. How old is Jeff? I've never asked him his age.
Oh, I don't know if I feel comfortable guessing his age.
I'll go under the bus. I'll say 50s.
Just press, press
I'll
the-
do it.
So Ghostland Observatory.
Ghostland Observatory is on heavy rotation here at the brewery.
Nice. Is there anything else that you guys like as much as that?
He's also
Okay.
I don't know. In the tap room, I like to play a lot of like Black Keys Radio or like David Bowie.
we really like if there's a theme song. That's dumb.
Oh,
No, well, you've
Marissa
already
knows what I'm gonna
you
say.
already started.
we got to
So-
do it. 1,
Sing it together.
2, 3.
Xanadu. We're all about that Olivia Newton-John.
I smell a music video.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
We sure.
Yeah, Xanadu plays quite often. I don't know if anyone's familiar with Harmontown.
Now
but-
we are beer.
You guys can't see this, but he just did a grand hand gesture over his head.
We were just talking about beer music videos.
We were just talking about beer
In our
music
group.
videos.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I don't follow that group.
Like I check in about once a day, maybe.
Sorry, beer group, but I turn your notifications off
I
because
saw
I have a lot.
New Belgium. Yeah, New Belgium. They had a artist come in and he was like dropping things like on the mash tun and playing like
What?
notes on the bike spokes.
Yeah?
And he tried to get like a little edited music song
That's
out
cool.
of all the
Nice.
sounds of the brewery. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh,
That's cool.
wow. Artistic.
Creative.
Creative.
Creative, you guys.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm trying to. I really think is this the Lafitte?
That's
This last
the
one?
Lafitte.
That's I think as far as my favorite today, and I know it has to do with maybe it's the weather also that's kind of influencing me, but this one and the porter, right? This one.
I feel like the
El
porter is probably my
Robusto.
favorite.
Yes.
I can see how the 210 is really nice because it feels like it's more sessionable.
Yes.
So that El Robusto Porter, that beer actually got a lot of our investors on board. Mm-hmm. That beer is what turned them, and it has stayed really high in our repertoire as far as sales go.
Nice.
Even year round, when it gets to the hot summer seasons, I can still enjoy a porter.
Yeah.
I really like dark
It's
beers.
the reason that beer's the reason I wanted to work here because that beer was so good, and like it's still my favorite beer.
It is so good.
It is so good, and like like even in the middle of the summer, like I still have to have a Robusto.
Yeah.
I got to crank down the AC.
Yes.
But I can still enjoy it, so.
Turn the fire on.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah.
It's a good, like, if you put ice cream in it, vanilla ice cream,
Ooh,
it's
yum.
phenomenal.
Ooh.
We've actually done it
I
before.
would suggest chocolate ice cream.
Oh. Are you guys at Alamo Draft House?
Yeah, the one on the by
So they
North Shore
could
Mall.
do a boozy shake
Well,
there.
I think they just have 210 right now.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, well, if
But,
they
yeah.
got one of your porters.
Did they? Okay.
They switch on and off.
Yeah, they rotate. So, but it tastes good with vanilla ice cream, believe it or not. And then we've done it where we did a paleta made with the
Wow.
Robusto. Yeah,
Who doesn't love a paleta?
Yeah.
That sounds so good.
Yeah.
Go
sounds
check them out.
amazing.
SA Pops down by Breckenridge Park.
yeah.
Really great chef that runs that, and he crafted those for us
Wow.
for our 1 year anniversary party, and then he did the fire pit wit paleta.
Wow.
Those were like people.
Yeah.
2 years later, people still ask for those. Can we
Yeah.
get those? Can we get those? You know.
That's
But
awesome.
that was pretty cool. If we figure out a way to how we can sell them here, legally, because at the party we're giving them away because
Even-
it has
Yeah.
alcohol
Even
content.
illegally,
Right.
It has alcohol in it, so it's kind of hard packaging it,
I know.
Yeah.
and then labeling it, and then trying to sell it, and
Right.
making sure kids don't eat it and crap like that.
Yeah.
But those were really
Or
good.
maybe
So,
giving it to your kids. I don't know.
Come on, bedtime. I'm just saying, how are
Yeah.
you supposed to get
here,
alone
have
time?
one of these.
How are you supposed to get a low time?
I'd have to say it's probably better than Benadryl, right? Or like,
Oh, yeah.
You would think. Yeah.
It's all natural ingredients.
Where's all
Yeah.
faster?
All natural ingredients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the gums.
Done. Done.
Done.
Well, I figured we kind of made up a new game.
We did.
And it's
In
more of a
honor,
storytelling game.
It's a Busted Sandal game. We made it up.
Yes.
Oh.
So the name of the game is Busted Chancla. And we're going to go around the table and we're going to tell our best busted drunk story.
So you know, like
happening right now.
You know
Look
what?
at Ray's face.
What it made us.
Busted
Just tell us your best drunk story.
Like when my grandma hit
Okay,
me
so
with
it's
a
not
chancla?
literally. You don't literally have to talk about your chancla.
So what was it? What inspired it was think of those girls in high school or in college age, and they
I don't like
they
this game
would
already.
bust.
Well, you're already here.
We'll ask you're like, don't bring this up about the high school girls. Just shut up. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that, Brandy.
They didn't hit me with a chancla.
But they get too drunk. And then they bust their chancla and they're like
They bust their
walking
sandal.
around barefoot.
Barefoot.
Yes.
And then, like, as they're walking, you can see the black on the bottom
Yes.
of their feet.
Yeah.
And then they have
Like,
Walmart
that.
feet.
Super classy.
Yes.
And they're like, I love you so much.
But see, when you
In
bust a
that voice,
chancla,
in
you
that
keep
voice.
on
Yes.
going, right?
You
keep
do.
on
You keep
partying.
going.
Yes.
You don't
You're not
stop.
going to stop.
Yeah.
You're in fiesta.
You just duct tape that
Yeah.
shit to your foot.
And is
You keep
that
going.
the inspiration
that's
behind
the,
your name?
That's the inspiration
I
of the
love
name.
it.
Perfect.
So busted sandal means really kind of being laid back, kind of, not really kind of just caring in a way.
It's the sign of a good time.
It's a sign of a good time.
It is.
Yeah.
When you bust a chancla, you're having a good time.
Right.
Perfect example, fiesta. Happens all the time.
Yeah.
People wearing chanclas.
Yep.
You're not going to go home after Nyosa or the oyster bake. If you bust a chancla, so what? Keep on going.
Oh,
You're going to
yeah.
keep on going. You're tubing down the river.
Yep.
I
Same
got
thing.
stopped twice at the Houston Untapped Fest. Like just people who didn't even know about our brewery. They just saw the busted chancla on my shirt, and they're like, "Hey, Jeff, come check this out. Hey, look, you busted your sandal, right?" Like,
See?
It happens when
It's a
you're-
common story. Everybody's done it. If
happens
you
when
live
you're
in
at a
Texas,
concert,
you've done it.
So
Yeah.
actually, at the San Antonio Beer Festival, we got, was it tweeted, Instagrammed? I don't know. We got social media'd with one of our regulars, Bert. He actually helped work on our cans. He busted his sandal while drinking busted sandal.
Nice.
In front of the busted sandal booth.
Perfect.
So
Serendipity.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
and did he quit drinking? No.
That's nice, or that's fucking voodoo, you guys. I'm voting voodoo.
It's
universe.
witchcraft.
Yeah, it's witchcraft.
It's the universe talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Busted Sandal Brewing Company.
Witchcraft.
Is full of witchcraft.
Yep.
Yep.
Brandy pegged it.
Yep. Yep.
That's why we taste so good.
Yeah.
There you go. Catherine, do you want to start with a
Oh,
story?
what's the best drunk story?
Oy.
Oh, I busted so many things in my life. I think probably so many sandals. I think the best drunk story I have was probably like spring break 1999 in South Padre.
Oh, I was there.
Were you with me? No, I didn't know
but
you
we
then.
were there.
We were there together.
Yeah.
I stayed at the
I was
Motel
probably there
6.
too, guys.
I
It
was,
was
in the
either-
1979 Blue Suburban.
It
just
was
saying.
either,
Okay. Yeah.
I had a Ford Tempo.
Oh.
Shout out, girl.
Shout out. Hey.
Okay, so I was either at the Motel 6 or the Red Roof Inn. I don't remember.
Both.
And you guys know that when you go to South Padre and you're in college, you party all day, but the party it never ends, right? You go back to the hotel and people are still drinking
You gotta
and
get those free pancakes.
getting
at the
high.
church.
Oh.
Where?
There's like a church that gives out free pancakes.
Yes.
Listen, I didn't eat. I didn't eat it all
Yeah.
that weekend. But anyway,
found-
we
I found a
came
muffin in the
back
restroom.
and I drank more.
Uh-huh.
I should have stopped drinking, probably. I had on black pleather pants and a leopard print cowboy hat because it was
Oh, wow.
1999.
Yeah.
I got a tramp stamp that weekend.
Oh, fancy.
Yep.
That Shania Twain.
I'm
logo
still
going
because-
on.
I'm still holding out to see that
I don't
one.
remember where it was, but it was because the tattoo artist I thought he was super hot. And I was like, oh, if we all put our money together,
We can
and
fuck him.
he's gonna
Oh.
he's gonna fall in love
sorry.
with he's gonna fall in love with me.
Yeah.
Right? So I go in there with like my quarters, literally, my quarters and my dollars, and I pick something off the wall. It was tribal because it was 1999.
Heck yeah.
I got it on my back because I thought that was the only place that my mom wouldn't see it.
Yeah.
And then
Been
he ended
there.
up going home
see
with one
it.
of my friends. So I have rejection on my back for the rest of my life. That's the only tattoo I've ever gotten.
That is a good story. I like it.
Pretty awesome.
I love it that we were there
together. I know.
But not together.
But not together. That's crazy.
I really like the description of your outfit though. Pleather pants. With
Oh yeah,
like a
pleather
cowboy
pants and a leopard print cowboy hat.
Yeah.
I was asking for it, but I didn't really want it. That's what happened. Yeah. Like, oh, whoopsie. Just kidding. Oops. My bad.
Oh.
Okay, what's yours, Brandy?
Ooh. This is bad because I think it's because I'm having a flight of beers at
Yeah.
12:55.
Right.
All I can think of is something recent, which is so embarrassing that it's recent. Like she's like, well, back in '99,
Yesterday.
my drunk story, and I'm like, well, 2 months ago, I was out.
I vomited on my husband.
I was out with my friend Casey. We went to, I think it was the Blind Tiger first.
Right. Oh, okay.
Everything
Yeah,
was fine.
I was there too.
They do not have good beer there, which they need
They
a
don't.
beer
They only have
intervention.
Lone Star, and then they have some other stuff that comes out of their tap that tastes like it's been in there for.
Yeah, they
while.
They need some help
Yeah.
on that front. So then we left and we went to 502, which is off of Bitters and 281 in San Antonio,
Right, by
Texas.
Embassy.
Fantastic beer selection.
Mm-hmm.
I had like 2 beers there, and I had only had 1 at the Blind Tiger. I get into the bathroom and I just go blackface. I mean, just.
You
No,
turned-
not
wait,
the-
wait.
Yeah.
You
turned
ethnic?
I got a makeup
Whoa.
kit out. I was feeling
I
really
was so
racist.
drunk that I started singing jazz, 1920 style.
I dressed up as Michael Jackson. I went on stage. And there's my story. No, I meant like I almost blacked out. Use your words.
Welcome to the
Blackface.
She's Crafty podcast.
He's only had like,
If
what,
you're
like 6 ounces of
listening to
beer.
this podcast right now,
I was at a rally.
please don't stop downloading us.
We'll call it fuzzy face. Fuzzy face. All right. So, no, I like threw up after 3 beers. And I walked out of the restroom and I go, oh my God, I haven't eaten since breakfast. Like, that is the most horrible skinny white
Yeah.
girl thing to say. Like, oh
Right.
my God, I forgot to eat. And like, I had 3 gummy bears at lunch. And so I get out there and my friend's just like, all right, let's wrap it up. Like, told everybody. I didn't even tell her I had thrown up. She just looked at my face
You
and
can
she
see
was
your
like,
pale face.
okay, so I'm driving you home right now.
Yeah.
I sit in her front seat. That's all I
Did you get
remember.
roofied?
No.
Did somebody
May-
roofie you?
I hope so. That means I was hot enough to
Yeah.
get roofied. Okay. But like, she drove me home. I remember getting in her car and pulling in the driveway.
And time travel.
I did time travel.
Right.
And so then I texted her the next morning. I said, thank you so much for driving me home. I'm just so glad I didn't puke in your car. And she just writes back, LOL.
Because you did puke in the car.
'Cause I puked all over her car. All over. And then I wake up the next morning and my daughter, my 6-year-old daughter, is like, what's this, Mommy? And it's
And it's your vomit?
It's a diaper that has like brown stuff in it.
What?
It was my vomit.
You vomited into
My
a diaper?
friend is a mom.
Oh,
and she had a
she
diaper.
gave you a diaper.
And when I began to
I was
puke,
like, did you raid a daycare? What did you do?
She keeps them in her
Yeah.
purse on
She keeps
hand
them
in
just
case
in
she
case.
has to vomit.
Just in
Some
case.
fast thinking there.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
So I
Absorbent?
I sent her like automatically. You can send money through Facebook. So
You sent her money for that?
Oh yes.
What is the payoff for puking in someone's car? Just out of curiosity.
I called Wash Tub and asked what it would be to detail her car, and I sent her that money. Wow. I was mortified. I'm 30-something years old, and I should not be puking in people's cars. Like, at least let's pull over, you know?
Wow.
Yep, so there you go, you guys.
I am proud of you.
Thank you so much.
I like it.
Hoppy Chulo, one up that. Go ahead.
Oh, geez. I thought these were stories of busted
sandal.
sandals.
Did you bust a sandal?
Did either of you bust
Oh,
sandals?
no. It's
I mean,
the
I'm sure I
vibe
did.
Of busted sandal.
Yeah.
I did walk
Yeah.
in barefoot.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went from
Fair enough.
wedges to
Fair enough.
walking in barefoot.
I don't know. I don't remember if
The
I
only
had shoes
story
on.
that came to mind didn't really involve me as far as like a busted sandal. I was living in Harlingen. I was about 23, 24, and I was there drinking with some friends, and we were at Rack Daddy's. It was very ghetto. It was $2 you call it on Tuesdays.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Everybody was getting rowdy. There's like nowhere to like really. There's like a dance floor, but it's mixed in with the crowd, and I just remember these two girls just going at it like a real big cat fight.
Oh, that kind of.
I thought they were making
I thought you meant going at it.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was hoping for.
It's like, yeah.
I just remember these two girls.
Blondes or brunettes?
I think one got pregnant.
One blonde, one brunette.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
yeah.
we go.
And then a redhead jumped in.
I know where I'm taking this podcast.
Yeah.
So no, they got into a fight, and one of them was like in like short shorts and like a crappy T-shirt, like like they're going to she's going to Walmart or something.
Yeah.
And I just remember one chancla going flying in the air, and then the other one like after the security came and they dragged her away, the other chancla was there like on the floor, and somebody picked it up and they're like, "Hey, your chancla!" And I think they might have thrown it at her.
Oh, I hope it hit
They might
her
have
in the
thrown it
head.
at her, yeah. I've actually never been in a girl fight. Have you?
A lot of hair
Yeah.
pulling.
Yes.
Have you, Marissa? You have. I
Yeah.
never have.
Of course she has.
Tell us a story about your
pulling,
shake
all
fight.
Eric, thank you. Yeah, no. So this was like a long time ago. When
Was
I
it
just
over a guy?
Did not have my shit. No, it wasn't
Okay.
actually. She was just a big bitch
She's
for
just a
no
cunt.
reason. Yeah,
Yeah.
like she just didn't like me. For what reason? I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I
Probably
literally
'cause
never
you're-
talked to her in my life.
I think it's because you're pretty.
Oh, thank you.
She's probably a
I
wine
keep
drinker.
telling her she should be a model.
Oh, happy chulo.
I saw an ad on Craigslist.
Hello.
Yeah.
How much money can I make?
$10,000, but you have to audition.
You have to audition on that
Yeah.
couch
So
first.
it's like a black couch audition.
They take you to the
Is that
couch.
what I'm
Yeah.
thinking?
But they're not going to ever release that footage, so it's fine.
Yeah. You probably won't make it past round one. I didn't.
We're just gonna
but-
send
I'm
them.
gonna end up on e-fucked
Yeah.
if I do that.
Yeah.
So no.
You're not
Everybody
gonna
has
get
to.
today.
Everybody has to start somewhere. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, no reason. She just didn't like me. We were in gym together. This was back.
Oh,
in
this is like a high school
This was back in
fight,
high
okay.
school. We were in gym together. She was a lot bigger than me.
She was fat.
She was. Yes, yeah. She was a bigger girl.
Let's just call it like it is. Okay.
Okay, all right.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so we
He
got
drops
into it.
wisdom
She
on us.
did a lot of hair pulling. There was a lot of hair pulling involved on her end.
I would imagine. I'd have never been in a
Always.
girl fight, but I would think that there's probably a lot.
there's
I've
always
seen
hair
it.
pulling.
I've seen like the hair pulling and like the scratching.
Well, have you ever seen like hair pulling where like the whole weave comes out?
Yes.
Because that's insane. Like that must hurt, right?
Yeah.
Like I've never
Yeah.
had it done. I don't have a weave. No, I punched her. Yeah, she did a lot
Oh,
of hair
you did-
pulling,
you did
and
real fighting. That's real
I punched
fighting.
her in the damn face, and I broke her
Yeah.
nose. So I'm
Whoa.
very proud of that.
I'm
I
scared of
defended
you.
myself.
Marissa's here Wednesday through Saturday.
Oh yeah. She's not only the tab manager, she's also the bouncer. Step off, bitches.
I've
I
seen her
do-
kick
I do
people
keep a
out.
nightstick
I've seen her
behind
kick
the
people
bar.
out, so.
I think that girls get a lot of shit for hair pulling, but guys don't have long hair
To
like
be able to
during
grab
school.
and
I
pull
don't
it.
know.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
seen guys these days? Like they're walking around with these
They got fucking
luxurious
buns.
man buns.
I know, and I've never
like,
Do you know?
seen
Let me
them in
tell
a
you
fight.
something. I'm gonna tell you a story. I was out one night, and I'm annoyed by man buns in general. Well,
It depends on who
on the
it
guy.
is.
It depends on the guy.
Depends on
Yeah.
the face.
But I was. Do you like a man bun, Ray?
I don't have hair.
Oh, okay. Well, I saw this guy, right, and he was walking around. He had a pretty nice full man bun, right, and you could tell like he works out or whatever. Then his friend walks up, and he has the same fucking man bun.
Oh.
And I was like, how on this planet did two people meet each other in the
Have the
night?
same-
The same
Oh
fucking
my
man
god!
bun.
Have you seen Groupon lately?
There's communities.
Have you seen Groupon lately?
Man buns.
So there's actually
Is it a clip-on?
Yeah.
it's a clip-on man bun on Groupon.
Ray, if we order it, will you wear it?
But I don't have hair to attach.
We will
to
make it
We'll
happen.
glue it, it's fine.
We'll do it. Yeah. We'll glue it like a.
For
you can be
babies,
like,
for babies, you use
You
the
can put it
syrup
on your beard.
and you just attach it to the head. We'll use syrup on you.
$10 right now.
happy birthday, Ray.
Done. Happy birthday.
Also, isn't that like a look
Happy
having
birthday,
like
Ray. You're getting a man bun.
So now I have hair now.
Yeah.
But only
For $10.
in the bun.
That's real dumb.
You can
But
throw
you
it
know,
on
like,
your
I just
beard.
think like
You can
okay,
throw it
like
on
you
your
call
beard.
your buddy and you're like, hey man, you want to go hang out tonight? Yeah, and he comes over, right? But you've already got the bun, right? And then your friend walks in and he's got the bun too, and nobody's like, you know what? Maybe I'll do a braid.
I think
Maybe I'll just let it go free fall it, or I'll do it. No, let's rock the bun together.
I think the next cover of the Current is going to be a self-portrait by Ray with a man bun.
Ray?
Just saying.
Of myself.
of yourself.
Of myself.
Of yourself.
Yes. Done.
Done. We just made it happen right here.
yeah, exactly.
You're welcome.
So you won the fight.
So you won the fight.
Yeah, so you won the fight.
yeah.
You
No,
broke her
I
nose.
did win the
do
fight.
Do we want to
She-
name her or no?
Honestly, I don't
Shout
remember
out.
her name.
Oh,
Yeah.
she wasn't
was
worth
just-
it.
she
She wasn't
wasn't
worth
worth it.
remembering
She
her
wasn't
name.
worth it.
Pussy, name her.
Name that fat bitch.
But she did threaten to gouge my pretty brown eyes out.
Oh,
at
so she
one
was a
time.
lesbian.
She
was hot for you. She was hot for you, Marissa.
I guess that was her idea of foreplay.
You've never been hit on like that before?
No.
You know what I want to do to you?
She was very
I want to
aggressive.
gouge your beautiful eyes out.
I'm gonna fucking gouge your
Oh my
beautiful
God.
brown eyes out of your head.
I miss you more.
Why won't you call me back?
Yeah.
All right, Hoppy Chulo, you're gonna share your mic with Ray.
Come on,
'cause
Ray.
we are
Tell
not
us a
passing
busted,
up Ray's.
a busted drunk sandal.
I have
He is the
nothing.
birthday
You don't get drunk ever.
Never.
You've never been shit-faced
Come
drunk.
on.
Never.
That's untrue.
I know you
So
hang out
true.
with Nicole George, and that girl likes to drink.
We do like to drink. Damn. No, I'm drunk all the time, so like.
So it's just normal life.
It's normal.
Just
You're
normal.
You've never made it
You're
like an
always
oopsie when you've been drunk, or like, oh shit, how'd I fuck that girl? No?
Wow.
Embarrassing high school story.
No, I'm a good boy. Yeah. Oh, look at me.
Oh, look at
Sad.
So I'm gonna have to pass the mic.
No. No
No
tramp
stories,
stamps?
you know. No.
No, like
Sorry,
accidental
I'm sorry.
navel piercings.
Tattoos, maybe.
one,
That's
yes.
it. But
I'm
like,
good.
that's it.
Nothing you regret.
Says tattoo.
So says
Says
tattoo
tattoo
boy.
boy, which
That's
is
where
expected.
you know
All right,
I
let's
get tattoos
moving
where
it
I'm like,
along.
To me, I'm viewing this as a challenge.
I think- Oh.
Catherine and Brandy.
We're gonna have a She's Crafty. How drunk can we get tattoo boy night?
and give him a story. We need to give him a story.
well, you're not close at all. So
Well,
It is
wait,
right
we're not
afternoon,
close.
and
Like
you
we're
have
not like
Like
close
you don't like
enough emotionally.
you don't.
or-
We haven't intimately gotten in there with you. or
Right.
what?
Because I'll fucking get in your head, man. I'll get in there and we'll get comfortable.
I'm
and
always
you'll get
drunk,
comfortable.
and every story's a story.
I'll get you in a bad situation. That's my goal for 2016 is get Ray in a bad situation.
Okay, well then I'll be on next time.
All right,
Perfect.
done.
Perfect.
There you go. Project. Bye.
Who's next, Roland? You have a drunk story for us? I know you do.
Oh man.
I want to hear this.
I know he has many. I've seen
can-
many pictures of Roland in his young days.
Yeah.
I knew Roland in his,
Yeah,
in his
yeah.
kind of young days.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And we didn't even realize it till he came to the booth at
I
Beer
was like,
Fest, and I was like,
what?
oh.
So this is what I've heard about Roland. Back
Uh-huh.
in his college days, he had a pole in his apartment.
Well, let me just clarify that I never went to his
No,
apartment.
no, no.
Okay.
Wait, did it
What's
go to the
that there?
ceiling or did he just sit on it?
I don't know. I don't think
No, it
I don't
was.
think I was born yet. So.
Oh,
Yeah, Marissa wasn't born, so. No, it was one of those retractable poles that you look
sit
at.
and spin on, or
It was cool. It was.
I had
things,
okay. It was not a big deal. I had a pole, and then I had a stack of ones.
and
no
some,
big deal.
some,
And a DJ.
some and some
And a
rope
DJ.
lights and some lights at the bottom,
At an
and,
ATM.
and a fog machine.
and a disco ball, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. And
No
some
big
black
deal.
light.
No big deal.
I would say the best one was, I still remember this, when we were in college, and I was living on campus at the dorm, and we used to drink really shitty beer.
Right.
Shout out.
What would have been really shitty beer?
You know, like natural light,
Yeah.
Miller
Yeah.
Lite, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. By the, you know, just get crazy, you know, just, you know. And then one night, this female friend of mine, because the dorms were like apartment style, so they're kind of like guys and girls live there too.
Yes.
So we all had been drinking, and it was like 2:00 in the morning. I don't know, it was on a Saturday. And then for some reason, my friend had like this thing of KY jelly, of lube, right? And she's like, let's go. She goes,
some reason.
and you know, and then she goes, let's
that says a
go.
lot about her personality.
No, well, I don't know. I think she was a biology major. I don't know. So she says, let's go lubing. I go, what the hell's lubing? She's like, let's go and be like really like childish and just get KY jelly and put it like on the doorknobs of all the dorms out there, like all the doors.
Funny.
Right, so this was
funny.
like at 2 a.m, so people were still out. So people were still, well, you know, they're starting to come back in.
So
you know,
she's like,
on campus. Yeah, so we would hide behind the bushes and look at people like just like put their hand on the doorknob, open it, like, what the fuck is this? So it was so freaking funny, right? And people were like disgusted, like they didn't know what it was. They thought it was like snot
Or semen.
or semen in.
Yeah, that's what I first thought. Somebody jizzed all over my fucking doorknob again.
Everybody was like,
why is this always happening to me?
everybody was mortified, right? So then, and then like they would have like little random things outside, like of the outside their door, like some stupid like doormat or like an ashtray. So we'd be like, we had for some reason we had a shopping cart. I don't know where we got that from.
Oh.
And we started going shopping. So shopping meaning we just started
stealing things,
taking stuff. Yeah,
stealing. You were stealing.
It was funny. Borrowing.
Well,
Borrowing.
Well, okay.
And then so, I had some. For some reason, we found some white shoe polish, right? So the kind of the squeezable kind that you squeeze and the stuff comes out.
Yes.
So my buddies, we'd always play, jokes.
Back to the jizz. Okay.
Jokes on each other, right? Mm-hmm. And I drew a big, huge penis on their dorm wall.
Right.
I mean, on the door of their dorm, right?
Yeah.
And all you saw was this huge
Dick.
penis with huge balls,
of course,
and a couple pubes, right?
Right.
And then so those guys.
It was anatomically correct.
Yeah, pretty much.
Veins.
So
yeah.
exactly
so
the word.
once again, I throw, we're outside drinking. I throw away the shoe polish, and I see those guys come to the room, and they're about to open the door, like, what the fuck is this? And everybody just starts laughing at them, and like, they found out eventually that was me, right? Okay, so.
Snitches.
Stitches get stitches, man.
Yeah, well, they found it was me. So the next day, of course, I passed out. Actually, no, it was
Big penis on your face.
No. This was good. I thought they were going to get me back the next day, but they didn't until on Monday morning when I didn't have class till like 10, so I woke about 9, and then like I was late to class, got my stuff, went to class, and went to the cafeteria. And that Monday I had class till like 5 or 6 o'clock at night. The whole day, people were like, "Dude, nice fucking cards on your door." I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, they kept on laughing at me, right? Like, what are these people talking about? So I was in class, back-to-back class. I didn't go back to my dorm until the end of the day, like 6, 7 o'clock at night. They had these playing cards with naked dudes on them, showing and they got super glue to my door. I was like, damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
that was really good.
That is good.
So the whole day, people were passing by my door. No, they knew I lived there.
Right.
And that's why they were calling me out about my door with
That
cards.
doesn't even sound bad.
That's how my house is decorated right now.
That's my entire bathroom.
That's Hoppy
weird.
Chulo's.
I'd be like, I need to start working out.
Yeah.
Hoppy Chulo's like, I have those cards right now.
I have those cards. You guys want to see them?
So that was kind of like a fun drunk Saturday.
Yeah.
That I always remember because it was a good friend of mine, and to see the reaction of the people's faces when they touch those knobs.
That's good.
That's the winner.
Good.
And
For
then
sure.
and the reaction of having a big penis drawn on your door was pretty mortifying to those guys, and they were pissed.
Yeah.
But everybody's laughing at them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then they eventually laughed at themselves.
So did you get a new door, or did you have to like?
Oh, that's the
take
thing.
them all
Okay,
out?
so then.
The adult in you speaks of like. So tell me about
how
the
did you
day.
clean the
Okay,
door?
son, what happened to those cards, son? What happened?
So you still got them?
Mijo, did you take away those cards? So this is what happened, Dad. So what happened was I got like one of those scrapers and just scraped them off, right? But those guys still had that damn penis on their door for like 3 days, 4 days, right?
They're just lazy.
Okay, so then to make it worse,
Street art,
and I think the maintenance guys did this on purpose. They painted the door the right color, gray. But they just painted over the penis, so you could still see the penis on their door.
There's like a shadow of the
It's
penis.
like
Oh, that is golden. That's golden.
Shout out St. Mary.
The ghost penis.
Yes.
Yeah, you could still see the giant.
That's
penis.
awesome.
That was,
The giant penis always shines through. You
Always.
guys. Always
Always
shines
comes
It's like a
through.
beacon in the night.
Yeah, like a beacon.
Calling you back every time.
Catherine!
Come back.
So that was my joke story. There you go.
Awesome. That was amazing.
Pretty good.
You
Thank
win,
you.
Roland.
Yep,
Yes.
you win.
You win.
Yes.
We can have you draw penises. We can have Marissa fight off everybody.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is a pretty.
And
Ray will.
Ray
well,
will just
his
be drawn.
story is to be written.
That's right. It's up in the air still.
It can happen here, man.
It hasn't
TBD.
happened yet.
TBD.
But
Speaking of Ray.
Speaking of Ray.
We wanted to ask you.
yes,
Oh.
sir. Tell us about. Okay, so tell us about
geez.
because we know that you are an amazing artist. Because
Shout
we've
out.
seen
Oh,
your art.
wow. Thank you.
Ray has done some cover art for The Current, right?
5 times.
You've done-
no, 3 times.
who's
no,
counting?
4 times.
How
My
many
favorite
times? 4?
is Pee-wee.
Pee-wee was amazing.
It was good.
Yes.
It was fun. Yeah, I did that one.
That's cool.
That's a forever on my coffee table.
Oh, cool.
He
and my
signed mine.
kids are like, oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Damn
I got a
We know
signature on it.
people.
All
We
right.
know people.
All right.
Yeah.
And then
Shout
also
out,
you've done
India.
some art for some bands, right? Like what? Tell us about that.
Tell us about the bands.
Tell us about that, Ray.
Jesus. I did a lot of bands from locals and nationals, and
Right? You do Girl in a Coma, right?
yeah, I did Girl in Coma.
That one was badass. That newest one.
Pinata Protest.
Right.
I'm just doing one right now for Rise Against, and I just finished one for Lagwagon that just came into town.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, local, national.
You
whatever.
collaborated with Robert Tatum, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Which
that
is
was
awesome.
that was a dream come true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
so cool.
And yeah, it's on sale at tattooboy.com.
Yeah. It's awesome. It's an amazing print. And then soon, hopefully, you'll be collaborating with Barbacoapparel. I'm just putting it out there.
We're still working on it.
Right.
Me and Nidia.
Yeah, we're excited about it.
Nidia needs to work on her shit.
Well, she's fucking lazy.
She's amazing.
She is
but,
amazing.
Like, she needs to hurry up.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on now. Come on. Yeah. So I'm super
I'm just
excited
joking.
about that.
She's
no,
great.
she's
She's
fucking
great. She's
awesome.
great.
Yeah, I'm actually really lucky because she's my sister-in-law. She's married to my brother, and
She's an amazing artist.
She's an amazing
Yes.
artist, and she's so funny and she's so kind, and I'm really
Yeah.
lucky to be her sister.
She's my BFF.
Is she? Well, I won't tell my brother that. That's fucking weird, man.
She'll
I'm just
love
kidding. She'll love that. Okay, so do we want to play? We have a little birthday game we want to play with you.
With me?
It's your birthday.
Oh, well,
Are you ready?
I hate my birthday. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so
I
you
do
need
too.
you need your beer.
I don't hate my birthday. I hate
Okay.
Ray's birthday. That's weird,
Okay.
right?
So this game is called 30 questions, 5 minutes,
Oh,
one beer.
I've heard this from
Yeah,
your podcast.
but
God,
apparently it's his favorite.
Dang it.
it's my favorite podcast, but
You don't like this game?
it's I
Not
can
when
never
it's
answer.
focused on you.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
well now it's
focused.
your turn. Do you want
Son
to
of a
set the
bitch.
timer? So you know how to play then.
5
so the object of the
minutes,
game is
5
that he has to
beers or something
enter.
like that.
You have to answer 30 questions in 5 minutes, and you have to finish your beer.
Well, I don't have a full beer there.
Let me
Can
get you
we?
a full beer.
Okay, we're gonna
All
get
right,
him a full
like,
beer.
let's
Get him a
pause
full
this
beer.
right now.
Okay,
All right.
Because
yeah.
I got to
We can
get
edit-
ready and I got to empty myself
All
out.
right. All right.
We could do that. We could do that.
Hello? Catherine, it's Brandy. I need your help.
Oh my gosh, what's wrong? What?
I have an entire holiday shopping list in front of me, and I haven't gotten anything for anybody.
Okay, Brandy, take a deep breath. It's going to be okay, because you know what? I have the perfect solution.
What?
You can get your sister a bean and cheese t-shirt from Barbacoapparel. You can find it online at barbacoapparel.com. It's super easy.
I don't even know how to spell that.
Okay, are you ready? Get a pen. BarbacoApparel.com.
Oh, they share the A.
That's right.
Okay, so what about my husband?
Okay, super easy. BarbacoApparel has this awesome La Calavera tee. If you use promo code CRAFTY, get 20% off their entire website.
Perfect. And my kids?
Barbacoapparel has a kids line now. You can get a teeny tiny little bean and cheese tee.
Oh, that's adorable. What about my mom?
Barbacoapparel.
Okay, and my best friend?
All the Barbacoapparel.
Did you see this holiday market they're having at Brick at Blue Star on December 23rd? What do you think they're going to sell there?
I'm going to take a wild guess and say they're going to have everything from Barbacoapparel there. Get all your favorite Barbacoapparel tees at barbacoapparel.com. Use promo code CRAFTY, get 20% off your entire purchase. You can also catch them in person at Brick at the Blue Star in San Antonio, Texas on December 23rd from 3 to 10 p.m. Tees for the entire family.
Awesome. Now everybody on my holiday list has a gift.
Perfect.
Does that mean I can get drunk now?
It means that we can just drink a lot of beer.
I love Barbacoapparel.
Me too.
It's time for Beer News.
Hey there, y'all. It's time for your Brew News with the Brew Dude. I'm going to keep you updated with a couple headlines trending around our fun craft beer world. To kick things off, the Brewers Association just announced that we have reached an all-time high of the amount of craft breweries in our country. I believe that the amount is now over 4,100, and with another 1,800 in the works. So that's a huge deal. Cheers to that. That's pretty rad. Next, we have a guy up in New York who is trying to sue because he bought Foster's beer. Man, my Australian accent's horrible. He bought Foster's beer because he thought that it was brewed in Australia, and he feels duped because it's actually brewed here in Texas. He is trying to sue. He has turned it into a class action type of a lawsuit. So they are trying to find as many people who feel that they have been duped because they bought Foster's beer and it's not brewed in Australia. It's actually brewed here in Texas. They started doing that around 2011. I thought that's hilarious. Good luck to those people. And lastly, if you know of the store Trader Joe's, we love Trader Joe's. They just did a huge, type of like a recall for their ginger beer. Apparently, their bottles of ginger beer have been spontaneously exploding. So if you go to Trader Joe's, please be careful when walking down the ginger beer part of the store for your own safety. Okay, that's it for the Brew News. Once again, my name is Ryan Mader. You can find me online at thebrewdude.com or on all of the social medias, all that good stuff. Back to you, ladies. Cheers to the beers. Boom!
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. I tried to
Welcome
make
to She's
Ray
Crafty Podcast.
laugh today, Ray Tattooed Boy, because you have a signature look.
Yeah.
You do.
It's the hat.
If I was going to dress up for you as Halloween, I could knock it out of the park.
Yeah, it's a flannel shirt. It's a hat.
The man bun.
Your
Man bun.
Let me just tell
The
you,
man bun.
your Instagram pictures are like fucking amazing.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
right?
Wow.
It's an art.
They've got depth to them. Like
I
it's
know.
him, and then it's 4 layers of shit behind him.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's a feeling. It's not just a picture. Like you can feel the mood.
Ooh, that was like
fucking
Manu
crazy.
What the fuck are y'all
How do you
talking
do
about?
that? Who's
Did you
taking-
see Manu?
What are you talking about?
Who's taking those pictures? That's what I want to know.
Which pictures though?
Oh,
Okay, so there's like the
latest
one. There was a black and white one of you at Enchanted
In the
Rock
wilderness
or
or-
something, right? You were hiking or some
In the
shit.
wilderness.
In the wild.
You were naked and afraid.
Hashtag Ray in the wild.
Ray in the wild.
What are you
Who
talking
took
about?
that picture?
Seriously.
There was a picture of you on a rock.
A
hiking.
picture of me in a rock.
Don't pretend like you don't.
All
know
right,
what
you
I'm talking
guys,
about, Ryan. It's too much.
No, there
Now
was
we know
like,
what our picture
like
for the
I think
podcast is
the
gonna be.
water bottle. Oh, there it is.
Yes, that one.
Yes. Isn't
Who
that a
fucking
dope
takes a picture like that?
So
That's just
majestic.
an everyday picture.
That's so awesome. So, anyways,
She's
you have
on
a
my
signature
team now.
look.
Not you.
Ray has a signature look. Ray Tattooed Boy.
Yeah,
He's
for
got
sure.
Mr. Sire Tattooed Boy
Yeah.
the Third Jr. has
Hey,
a
everybody.
signature book. A signature book. You think he's
I have a
book out,
signature
guys.
book.
You have a book out?
I have a book out. I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that.
But I was in my closet and I almost.
And you came out.
I did
You almost
come
came
out, I
in
know.
Tattoo Boy.
It's really shaking up my marriage. But no, I was in the closet and I saw my flannel and I wanted to wear it. It was wrinkled and I didn't have time to iron it. And I was going to like button it up to the neck
And then
wear
Sharpie some tattoos
wear
on
the
you or what?
hat and like
Yeah,
I
that
had a
would've
whole
been great.
plan.
That's my signature look.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
this is the first time I've worn it.
You have lots of pictures.
joking.
Okay.
I was like,
oh my god.
you don't know that, or
No.
is it just me?
He's like, shut up, blackface
Shut up.
Brandy.
Face Brandy.
Yeah, that's so racist. God,
Jeez.
I can't believe it. They didn't give me the mic when you were talking about that.
No, you want to hear what's bad
You
about
wore
being
like
called
the white lips too, or no?
white lip. I have white
Yeah.
lips.
No,
That's
no.
racist.
The black face and the white lips.
Oh.
That's what you did?
No, I didn't really do blackface, you guys. Can we just like put this out there that I did not do that?
I
feel
can't
like we
believe
should
you did that.
I feel like we should do a lot about that because you remember that time that I told the joke about shotgunning semen?
Yes.
And then afterwards, people thought like, "Oh, Catherine
What?
really shotgun semen." I was like, "No, I was telling a joke.
Your
I don't
mother's doing
really
an
do that."
intervention. They thought you were Lil Kim. You
I'm
did
not-
stomach
No,
puns.
no,
I'm not
but
that
I'm a
girl.
fan of the podcast, and I heard that.
But I'm kidding. It's a
No,
joke.
I felt that as real. Yeah.
That's why I'm
It
single,
is.
man.
Yeah.
She's lying.
That's why
It's
I'm
real.
single. It is
You're
real.
a cochina.
Yeah.
You're a cochina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
felt-
why I tell people when I go on dates, I'm like, don't listen to the podcast.
She's the saint. You're the cochina.
Whatever you do. Yeah.
Oh, thank
Whatever.
you. Yay.
High
That's
five.
so awesome.
That's a first. That's a fucking first.
I've been called. So, okay, I grew up on the South Side, And then I went to Southwest High School, and so we had half like country and half fucking ghetto, like Five Palms, like shoot each other in the face.
Yeah.
And not semen.
Right.
And bullets.
Whatever.
And
That's disappointing.
so after high school, I moved to the north side, and I would like say shit all the time that was like very like South Side Mexican.
Like what?
And people would just, for Halloween, I dressed up as a dead chola.
Right.
And like I wore...
Which only goes over well if you're more brown.
If you're in a life,
Yep.
chola.
Yeah,
So
like if
when
you're a
you-
white girl, it's meh.
But if you're a white girl that grew up with your Mexican friends on the south side,
Right.
it's fine. But if you're a white girl that transplants
like-
to the north side, you're racist.
You're like the Eminem of San Antonio.
Thank you.
You're the Marshall Mathers of San Antonio.
Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much. But now I look back and I'm just like, oh yeah,
That
they
was a-
had
that
no
was a bad
idea.
move.
Yeah.
That was your 8 Mile.
That's
was
funny
my
because I
mile.
feel like this is serendipity because you were a white girl that grew up on the south side. I was a Mexican girl that grew up in Katy, Texas, which is the whitest place on earth.
Oh, and we're
Yeah.
teaching each other everything.
And we're teaching each other. So then I
Yep.
came to San Antonio and I was like, whoa, there's a lot of fucking Mexicans here.
Yep.
My mom was like, this is where we're from, right? And I was like, oh shit.
I told Catherine that I want BarbacoApparel.
There you go, yeah.
I want BarbacoApparel
I had no
to
idea
come
it was
out
going-
with a T-shirt that says "White girls" or no,
Yes.
gringos love tacos
Tacos
too.
too, yeah. Yeah, my first day in San Antonio, I remember I went to Churchill and I walked in and
Boo.
I had, I can't help it.
I went to Holmes.
I didn't have a job. My mom was the one that decided where I
Orderly.
went. But I walked in because I had come from Matt and I.
Holmes.
Matt and I had come from
Orderly
Katy,
Holmes.
Texas. So I walked in with Wranglers and like one of those like Garth Brooks two-tone like country shirts.
The black
That's
and
where
white
I
one.
grew up, right? And I was like, oh, I'm gonna rock
There's a
this
wolf
shit.
on it.
I
Yeah.
walk in and I was like, fuck. I have no friends. Like, this is horrible.
She went straight to her car and
I
shaved
was
her
like,
eyebrows.
I better start giving out some blowjobs real fast so I can get in with like.
Do what?
I'm just kidding. That didn't happen. I'm kidding.
Weren't we supposed to play a birthday game? With
Oh yes.
Ray?
Okay.
Yeah.
Ray, it's your birthday.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey,
Are you ready to play 30 questions?
let's do this.
One
How
beer,
does
5
27
minutes. He's
feel?
already drank
I
like
gotta
a
get
quarter
beer.
of his beer.
It's half done.
Are you okay? So last time we did this, we had trouble with the timer.
I've got time right here.
Okay, you got it.
Yep.
Are you ready? As soon as Brandy says go,
Let's
we're
go.
gonna go.
And we're going.
Okay, ready?
Go.
Front to back or back to front?
It's front to back.
Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
In sync.
Age of first beer.
Which is it? What was it?
What is the age of your first beer?
12.
Martinis, gin or vodka?
Gin.
Bottle, can or draft?
Bottle.
What was that? Okay.
Bottle.
Least favorite Spice Girl?
Scary.
Damn. Every
Yeah,
time.
for sure. Bruce or Caitlin?
Bruce. No, Caitlin.
Oh.
Caitlin.
Shut up.
Oh.
Wait, no,
Wait,
Bruce.
Which one? Which
Caitlin
one?
got no
Bruce,
medal.
Bruce,
Okay.
Bruce,
All right.
Bruce.
Caitlin Rao.
Kanye or Trump, 2016?
Fuck. Death.
God, choose
Okay.
one.
Who shot JR?
That person.
All right. That's the standard answer.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, that one guy with the gun. Mid-century impressionism or modern surrealism?
Modern surrealism.
Sure, whatever. Favorite shitty beer?
Bud Light.
One beer for the rest of your life. What is it?
Busted Sandal 210 Ale.
Shout out. Top or bottom?
Bottom.
Smoke it or eat it?
Smoke it.
Tupac or Biggie?
Oh, Biggie.
What?
Fuck Tupac.
Did Adnan kill Hay?
What?
Exactly.
Serial podcast.
Yeah.
Get with it.
What was the
So
question?
behind.
Did Adnan
So
kill Hay?
I don't know what that
Okay.
means.
Lannisters or Starks?
Oh, Starks.
Nice.
Noble answer.
We have noble guests.
Yes. What do you put in your hot dog?
Mustard.
Carne Guisada or bean and cheese?
Bean and cheese.
Get rid of one Texas city. Just fucking blow it up. Obliterate it.
Austin.
Austin!
That's a
Fuck you, Austin.
Ah, fuck you, Austin.
San Antonio's better.
Oh my god. They
side.
fucking hate Austin.
Can we just save Hops and
Puro
Green?
San Antonio.
Yeah, we'll just save Hops and Green. We'll just save Bob.
Yeah.
What is your favorite birthday memory?
Birthday memory.
Because it's your birthday. It's a birthday.
Oh, Showcase Pizza.
Oh, you say it's your birthday. Nada, nada, nada. Happy birthday to you. Cupcake, cookie, or pie?
Cake.
Favorite style of beer to have with dessert?
Any.
Okay. What do you want to be when you grow up?
An artist.
Best movie of all time?
Goodfellas.
Oh, fuck yeah.
answer.
Good
Good
choice.
answer.
Yes.
Good
I
That
know,
long
I'm-
shot when they go through the back of the bar.
That's the best scene ever.
Ever, right?
Ever.
Okay, I'm glad we're
It's
on
the
that
best
page.
movie
Ever.
ever. It's the best movie ever.
2 minutes.
Okay.
Fuck you.
How's the beer coming?
Yeah, we have a lot of beer coming.
Oh, it's going great then.
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to finish this
Yeah, you
beer?
can finish that beer, man. Okay. Are gingers inherently evil? Mm-hmm. Yes. Batman versus Superman, who wins?
Batman.
It's a zombie apocalypse. Do you fight or do you hide?
Fucking fight.
Fight. Tattoo Boy's fucking fighting.
He is fucking
I'm
fighting.
hiding. I don't know, just so you guys
You gotta
know.
fight. Punch him in the head.
Yeah. Keep Austin weird or keep San Antonio lame?
Oh, I hate Austin, so what was the other one?
Keep Austin weird or keep San Antonio lame?
Keep San Antonio
Of
lame.
course. So, okay, now say, my name is Tattoo Boy and it's my motherfucking birthday.
I'm Tattooed Boy and it's my motherfucking birthday.
Done!
Yay, I win!
Good job, man!
Did. With time to
With
spare.
time
A
to
full
spare.
minute.
Tattooboy.com.
Oh, mic drop.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Right at the end.
That was good, you guys. Well, Busted Sandal, I know this podcast is actually going to come out in mid-December. Boo! Mid-December sucks.
Yeah. Fuck December.
But I think y'all have maybe some exciting news about what might be happening.
Yeah, tell us
around
about
this.
that.
Lots of exciting news.
He's not going to hold his mic this
Yeah,
time.
no,
All right.
it's not holding the mic.
All right. Okay.
So, well, actually, when this podcast comes out, we've already had our can release party, which was on December 5th, and we are releasing our 210 ale, or blonde ale, and
Tattooed
also
Boy's favorite beer.
Okay.
Tattooed his
Yeah.
favorite. That's his favorite right there.
Yes.
And our Slippery Rock IPA. So those are the two cans that we're coming out with. They will be hitting the stores this month in December. And we will have a full list of locations where they're going to be at on our website, bustedsandalbrewing.com. And if you go
What kind of
into-
locations are we thinking?
So package stores at like HEBs,
Okay.
liquor stores, Specs,
Nice.
Gabriel's, all those great places that that have showed support for us, who've been asking for canned beer for a long
Okay.
time.
Fantastic.
And also some convenience stores also around
Okay.
town, and also some restaurants and bars who.
Convenience stores
There's-
around like campuses. So a lot of convenience stores around like campuses in San Antonio have been asking for Busted Sandal beer in cans. So I'm just excited to be able to provide that for them.
Awesome.
That's
because
really, really
it's,
cool.
It's gonna be a big market. You know, 21 to 35-year-olds are a big consumer of
Right.
craft beer. So that's, you know, college campus areas, and then you got, you know, downtown area. It's a big market.
And we're doing cans because they're the most versatile vessel.
Take them anywhere.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
beer. You can take them to the beach, the river. You can put them in your backpack, or wherever. And it's just a great vessel for craft beer. And you see a lot of breweries going towards cans because also it's environmentally friendly.
They keep really well.
They
as
keep
far
well. I
as-
mean, you believe it or not, canning technology has come a long way. And
Yes.
that sounds funny, but it really
Yeah.
has.
With cans, you no longer get that taste of aluminum in your beer. You don't have that metallic flavor. They've definitely changed the technology of cans. Not only that, but you have openings that aerate your beer, and you're able to get that scent off of it, get the nose that a lot of craft beer lovers enjoy about their beer. Not only that, but the light protection and the temperature protection of it.
Right.
It really does come a long way for craft beer, and I think that's why a lot of cans are shifting towards. Craft beers are shifting towards cans.
Right.
You got Oscar Blues. I remember when they first came out, a lot of people were very skeptical. They came out in cans, and since then, it's just kind of been a movement. It's been a wave of craft beer in cans.
I think it's great because it's so convenient. And I actually had an India Pale Ale last weekend at Brick for First Friday, and the whole top came off.
What?
It wasn't just like the little tab so that you could smell it and like really enjoy it. And I was like, wow, that's awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, and I know that I can fit more cans in my fridge, so I'm just saying.
You
I
can also-
found
you can
I
fit 'em in
found
your
the sweet
purse,
spot.
too.
Yes. Yes.
And you can take them to the beach, you can take them to the river, which is a big deal in Texas.
A lot of college people that live in
there you go.
apartments can take them to their pool when they normally can't.
Exactly.
And then afterwards, they can draw a huge penis on their
That's right.
on their neighbor's
Yep.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You
Lube-
should
lube on the
have.
handles.
You know how they have the painting parties? You should have penis drawing parties
Oh my God.
at Busted Sandal.
Busted Sandal
That would be,
painting.
That would be amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, so the cans are going to be really good for us. And we actually right now got all of our cans in.
Okay.
And I will show the both of y'all since the podcast
The
cannot
big reveal.
see
We can't. We won't
what
describe.
they
the
look
cans.
like, but just
we're gonna
for you
we're gonna
guys.
look at it. We're
You're
super
gonna look
excited
at
at it.
You're gonna get
We will not describe.
reaction.
Yeah.
He's
So
pulling it
I'm going
out
to
of-
show you
It's gonna blow your mind.
our 210 ale can first, which
Okay.
is our 210 ale. It's a good introductory beer for San Antonio in terms of people trying to get into craft beer. I mean, it's a lot of people who are scared of trying to craft beer, who've been trying to move away from Bud Light or Miller Lite or
It's
Coors
definitely
Light.
it's a good gateway.
It's a good
It's a good gateway beer.
It's
Yeah.
a good gateway beer.
Yeah.
Being in the tap room regularly, it doesn't even have to be the person just looking to get into craft beer.
Right.
No,
I'll
it-
have people bring in their friends and be like, I'll ask them, what do you typically drink? And they're
Yeah.
like, oh, Bud Light, Miller Lite,
Right.
Coors Light. I'm like, you know what?
Try this.
Try this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a light beer, but it's flavorful. And they're like, wow.
Yeah.
I can drink this. I
Yeah.
can drink this and enjoy it. And I
Yeah.
don't think they
It-
realize that there's more out there for them.
Right.
And that one, it's a really good year-round beer. I mean, you can drink it all year, and it's still gonna. It's just like, especially during the summer, you know, people have been working out,
Right.
working in the yard or something like that. That's a good
Hot
beer
day.
for them to.
Or they're barbecuing and
Yeah,
they just want to have their
that's
friends
a good beer for
over.
them to like, grab
Get
and
it,
just like
get-
just drink it.
It's
you
a
know?
session beer. You can
Yeah.
drink it sessionably. I mean, it is, 6
So,
point
here's
what,
the-
Are we,
1%. So.
we ready for a drum roll?
There you go. That's
Here it comes.
right.
Oh. So we're not going to we're not
Drop my
Whoa.
That was a yes.
We're not going to describe it because it's not going to be released until December, correct?
Right.
December.
So, but it is
It would be after this podcast.
okay. So it'll be released after the release date of the podcast.
Yeah, so the party is December 5th.
December 5th is
So when this comes out,
okay.
the party will been a couple weeks ago, so people
Okay.
already know what it looks like.
So it'll-
But
okay.
yeah, I mean, well, maybe you do want to describe it since it's going to be.
I'm just gonna say I like the colors.
Okay, go ahead.
I like
I
the
do.
San Antonio Pride.
Yes.
That
Always.
it has on this can, and I feel like, did you think when you came up with and you said 210 ale, like, are you serious? No one has grabbed
Right.
this
Nobody.
name yet.
Yeah, nobody.
No, and we
That's
registered that name also, and also look at the can. Look at the. You can describe a little bit, and the can is silver,
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
do that.
and the skyline is black.
And the skyline is black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such
It's
silver
amazing.
and black.
It's
Go with
awesome.
our
Yeah,
San
it's
Antonio
really
Championship
amazing.
Spurs.
Are you guys excited to see because I know that I watch those Freetail videos where they show the canning and they're like they fill
Yeah.
it and
Yeah, yeah,
like that's
yeah.
the most exciting part, right?
Yeah,
I
it's-
know.
Yeah.
And we'll take y'all in the back in a while.
Last
Perfect.
week, actually, for the first time ever, we were able to seal a can.
Yes.
Oh.
And we put our canning line to the test, and it was a very momentous occasion for us. We, you know, it was exciting. It's
Yeah.
like you don't know whether or not as you're setting things up and you're wiring, your electrical system and you're getting that CO2 pressure right.
Right.
Is this gonna work? There's a lot of components that go into it,
Yeah.
and then once you're able to see it happen, it's
Fulfilling.
It's fulfilling. It's
Yeah.
exciting. It's
Yeah.
This is a
the
big
next step.
this is a big step for us as a brewery. We didn't expect to be at this point until a few years later down the road, and it's all because of the community of San Antonio that's really accepted us as part of the craft beer community, and that means a lot. I mean, there's not that many craft breweries here in San Antonio right now, but you'll start seeing a lot more pop up.
Yeah.
And it's San Antonio starting to be known as a craft beer location, as a destination, just like, Austin, Houston, Dallas.
Right.
And that means a great deal for us, Ranger Creek, Branch Line,
Right.
Freetail, all these great breweries that are producing great local beer. It's
we kind of got to thank Scott too for the fact that
Scott from Freetail, he kind of passed away for pretty much making San Antonio what it is in terms of craft beer community, and he's been a
Hoppy
big supporter
Chulo
of
has
ours.
something to
yeah.
say.
So
Hoppy Chulo alert.
I moved to San Antonio last year to get into the craft beer business.
Okay.
And I researched San Antonio, and I saw Scott Metzger's TED Talk.
Right.
And that really inspired me to we're dropping things.
Nothing was in there. Nothing was in there.
Anyway, his TED Talk really made me I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur, and I was like, that's a field that I want to work in.
Yeah.
And just the potential for growth in Texas for Texas craft beer was, that he had a big influence on me coming over here and getting to San Antonio.
So I mean, he helped write that bill as well, right? Yeah, get that passed.
Yeah, so San Antonio's really starting to become, like I said, destination of craft beer, and we're just the community is just starting to get started, and we've had a lot of great local support, not just from city council, but also our state representatives that really fight for us in path legislation.
Justin Rodriguez.
Yeah, Justin. Shout out to Justin Rodriguez.
He comes in here regularly, asks us, what do y'all really need done?
Yeah.
What does craft beer need right now?
Nice.
And there's a lot of laws that were put in place after Prohibition that kind of hinder us. I mean, I'm sure y'all know there's that lawsuit going on right now, Texas Craft Breweries against TABC, where we're not allowed to sell our rights to distribution.
Right.
And that really plays a big part, especially in small breweries, being able to sell their rights to distribution to expand.
Yeah.
We were lucky enough to expand without that law being in place. We went from a 60 barrel to we're at a 100 barrel unit. We're looking at next year being able to push anywhere between 3 or 4. We're at a 4,500 barrel capacity. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're going to be basically tripling the capacity of what we do right now. But a lot of it's also y'all listening to live in Texas. Reach out to your representatives, because people always ask, "Can we buy your beer? Can we fill up a growler here? Can we buy your cans when they come out?" And no, we can't do that as a brewery.
Right.
Only brew pubs can do that.
Yeah. Which is just crazy.
Right, exactly. Why can wineries do it? Why wineries do it?
Yeah.
Wineries can not only sell their wine, but they can actually ship straight to their customers. Whereas breweries and brew pubs do not have the same luxury of being able to ship to their customers.
It's wild.
It's just we always tell people ask us all the time. And we say just talk to your representative, let them know. And the state is really starting to become more knowledgeable, and they're starting to know about craft beer in terms of, I think it's California then Texas are the second fastest growing craft beer states in the nation.
And wasn't it Deep Ellum?
Yeah, out of Dallas,
that was fighting that a little bit and got some coverage.
I think Jester King was in there as well.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But Texas does provide $2.3 billion in craft beer revenue.
Wow.
We supply more than 20,000 jobs, and in wages, that's $700 million in wages alone. Mm-hmm. And the craft beer industry, it's booming. It's out there, and we need the laws to be able to help that. But of course, the biggest lobbyist against
Marissa throwing down the stats. She's here Wednesday through Saturday.
Biggest lobbyist against that. You're gonna have your big beer businesses,
right?
You're gonna. They don't want us to succeed.
Yeah,
but
right.
Sad part is, for them, we're
and
going to.
Also with the merger of InBev and Miller, that's going to be, we're going to see how that's going to happen, how that's going to affect the craft beer industry. But a lot of analysts have been saying that's going to impact us. So the thing is, we all need local support. I mean, every community like Houston, Dallas, Austin, they all rally around their local craft beer. And here in San Antonio, that's what we need. We need our supporters, not just Busted Sandal, but everybody that supports local craft beer to really rally around us and help us promote local craft beer. We're putting jobs here in San Antonio, putting jobs here in Texas. We're putting money into the city of San Antonio, into the state of Texas. You know, we're drawing tourism here to the city of San Antonio, and we're doing a lot to really raise the profile as, like I said, as San Antonio becoming a true destination for craft beer. And that's not going to happen, you know, that's really not going to really keep on going forward unless we have that support. And like I said, all of us in the craft beer community here in San Antonio have had that great support from a lot of people, and we need to keep on getting that support from everybody. And before, you know, I hate to say it, you know, Big Beer is getting bigger, and with that merger, it's gotten a lot bigger. And I think that what we have to do,
bigger, but you know, craft beer.
Yeah.
We're there to challenge.
Yeah, and that's what they're scared of. I mean, they're scared. They are scared of us.
Right.
They're scared of the little guy like us. I mean, we'll show you right now. You'll see what we're doing. You know, we're not a big behemoth with fancy brewery equipment. You know, we're the little guy, and it's kind of really like the David versus Goliath. It really is in a sense. But then who wins in the end? You know, who wins? David does, right?
Yeah.
So that's what craft beer's trying to really do, and that's what I think Big Beer is kind of afraid of, and they are afraid of.
We are here in San Antonio alone. We're cultivating this craft beer culture, and it's coming about very nicely. We've got craft beer organizations, we've got forums. There's women's group, Women's Pint Night Out,
Right.
Representing the women who enjoy
Yep.
Craft beer.
Shout out.
What?
Shout out.
Holla.
You know, I mean, women do drink about 37% consumption of craft beer. We're out there. We're drinking.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we enjoy.
Yeah.
We thoroughly enjoy
we
it,
thoroughly
guys.
enjoy
Sometimes Brady enjoys it too much. Sometimes
I do, but you know what? I'm at home normally when I get to that point.
Yeah.
Or I'm in
Sometimes
my
she's
friend's
in-
car puking
sometimes
all
she's in
over
a
the
public
place.
bathroom.
Yep, yep. Throwing
But
up in
I think,
diapers.
you know, us as Busted Sandal, we're really humbled for the support. Like I said, because the cans we wouldn't be doing cans right now if it wasn't for the support that we have and the love for our beer that our customers and fans have for us. So it wouldn't be without them. And every day we're thankful for that. I mean, we're
I
really.
feel like we're right on the this is a really great time for craft beer, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you laughing about?
I'm laughing because
Oh,
if anybody
wait.
who's listening to this podcast was watching our Periscope, I accidentally put the camera on myself.
Oh.
And Ray, Tattooed Boy, was watching. and,
So you're Shia LaBeouf right now.
I am.
Let's not even start that. I spent the last 2 days watching him.
Shia LaBeouf
I
watch
couldn't
his
stop.
own movie.
Yes.
I couldn't stop. I made a little meme of me watching Shy watching himself because it was.
You know, it's performance
Captivating.
art. It's very interesting. They classify it as performance art, right?
Yeah.
I think he's partly mocking. I really do think he's partly
I
mocking
don't give a
it.
shit.
Yeah.
I just.
That's hilarious.
Don't, I
Yeah,
don't
that was
care.
funny.
I
It's
don't
hilarious.
care what he's
Funny.
doing.
Either way.
Yeah.
I mean, you get to watch him pick his nose.
Yeah. He was
chicken
Falling
nuggets.
asleep.
He was like
Yeah,
falling
falling
asleep.
asleep.
And I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah.
He's asleep.
Okay, so now
You must have been watching Fury.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you guys the IPA can.
Oh, it's not
All right.
Oh, are we introducing a new can?
Oh, the IPA can. Oh,
The colors.
Ugh.
I love
Got
the
it
colors.
on
Look away. Look away.
On the wall.
Look at.
Well, this is beautiful because it has all this green on it.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
You got those really nice colors in there.
Yeah.
nice.
So it's kind of like the Mountain Dew.
What I
type
love
color.
most about our
exciting
cans
is this, though?
Yeah, it's really
Right?
neat. Yeah. It's really neat to see how this started, like the idea of the can and everything started. It's just cool to actually hold it now.
Yeah.
And it's going to be more exciting when there's beer inside of it. As
Yeah.
Marissa mentioned, we started testing our canning line already, but with blank cans, with silver cans. But to actually put beer in that, for it to be the, when it comes down, the very first one coming down the line, we're actually
gonna be momentous.
we're gonna frame that or something
Yeah.
because that's a
Big
big
day.
milestone. In a lot of breweries,
We'll just keep the beer in there and we'll put it up on our
a lot
beer
of
wall.
breweries
I
who
think it's exciting that people are going to go to HEB and they're going to be
Yeah.
shopping for beer,
Yeah.
and they can potentially pick up a 6-pack of Busted Sandal. Like that's really amazing.
Yeah, and all of us are very proud of that. I mean, all of us that work here, you have three guys that are full time. The rest of us have regular daytime
Right.
jobs.
Yeah.
But or go to school like Marissa, you know. But the thing is, we're all passionate about what we do, and we truly believe in this so much that we're really hoping that it's going to make the big impact, you know, not just in the craft beer industry, but also in the city. I mean, the city, I've lived here all my life, you know, and this is something really amazing. When I remember when years ago, Yellow Rose Brewery, nobody knew who they were years ago. They started trying to do craft beer, and it didn't take off. Yeah. But this is something different. I mean, this is really cool to see and to really be a part of. And it's exciting for everybody. It's exciting for us, exciting for the community, exciting for our fans and followers and all that. But I think it's going to be really neat to see the cans in the stores.
Yeah.
And when when I'm not wearing Busted Sandal gear, to see somebody pick up a six-pack.
Yeah.
That's going to be pretty damn cool.
I think that's always I know it's exciting for me when I meet people that I don't know that listen to the podcast, and I'm like, wait, what?
Wait, what?
I don't know you.
Yeah.
You're not my mom.
Yeah.
You listen to this? That's the best part of growing something. And yeah, for sure.
And before we close out today, I want to make sure that we try some of these cupcakes.
Oh, yeah. For sure. We're going to sing happy birthday to Ray because it's his birthday. Ray's going to eat a cupcake whether he likes it or not.
And we're going to pair it with the Lafitte's Reserve.
One cupcake, man.
Well, we have 2 beers actually.
Oh,
We
okay.
have,
Oh,
So we're going to do
shorter.
Okay, so we normally for our live shows we do a little segment that we like to call Beer Education.
What, you want to learn something?
Yes, I do. Where we ask the brewers to teach us something about beer, because the whole premise of our podcast is that we're novices and we're learning about craft beer, and we want to take our audience on the journey with us to learn about craft beer, right? Because not everybody walks into a craft beer place and is like, oh, I fucking know everything.
exactly what all this is.
And we would never claim to know everything because we do not. So in your opinion, if we're going to pair beer with these cupcakes, what do you guys think would be the best?
So what I poured for you here today was the Lafite Reserve.
Okay.
And the El Robusto Porter.
Okay.
And I'm going to pass it over to Hoppy Chulo here because he seems to have some input that he would like to give.
The El Robusto goes fantastic with like anything chocolate or like fudge.
Okay.
That beer pairs like perfect with that.
Mm-hmm.
We got the beer by itself, it has, dark chocolate, coffee notes to it. And it's just all the malt. We don't even put any coffee in the beer yet. But I would say for these cupcakes, since they're vanilla, I would go with the Lafitte's Reserve just because we aged it on some oak chips and it's got bourbon.
Okay.
And the vanilla bean.
Madagascar vanilla bean.
So would you say if you're pairing something, just for our listeners, because not everybody knows how to pair things, right? So if you were going to pair something with a beer, would you try to pull flavors or notes out of that?
I would say an easy go-to,
Yes.
if you're like a beginner, you don't really know anything
Right.
about like beer.
Yeah.
I would say start off with Belgium's. Nearly like a saison, a double, a triple. They all pair excellent with food.
Okay.
My favorite beer that I like to pair with food is Brooklyn Sriracha Ace. It's a
Okay.
saison. You could pair it with a Hot Pocket, and it'll go amazing. You can have like a nice, fancy
Hot
dinner.
Pocket.
Hot Pockets
and
are
it'll go
delicious.
great too. So
Yeah.
Is that same for a bagel bite? I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
Asking for a friend. Okay.
Bagel. Listen. Pizza bites.
Oh, yeah.
Those are
I
fucking
typically
delicious.
like to pair my dark beers with the sweeter aspect.
Okay.
But I also like to pair them with my steaks.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So
Okay.
it really just depends on the person. With my wit, I eat a lot of Thai food, like a
Yeah.
lot,
Okay.
like regularly.
Yep.
I
Okay.
pair a lot of my darker beers, my porters, with some good stinky cheese.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well,
Yes.
and they also have that porter cheese too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's delicious.
Oh, look at Hoppy Chulo. He's like, oh, fuck. She knows what she's talking about.
He got so excited.
Yeah, and they like the 210 ale goes good, like with ceviche, hamburgers,
Okay.
kind of like with everything.
It's like a casual kind of
mussels,
like a tattoos boy.
scallops.
Like I'll fucking drink it any moment.
And like when
moment
Marissa
of the
said, fire pit wit goes really good, like with Thai food, kind of spicy stuff.
Like a good pad thai with like a fried egg on top.
Cured-
It's my favorite thing.
Cured meats, like Szechuan foods.
Yeah.
And then the Slippery Rock, the IPAs typically go with like good grilled meats, chicken wings, stuff like that. And then porters, of course.
I got another tip for the beginners with beer food pairings.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have an IPA and you pair it up with a spicy food, it does not dissipate the heat of the food. It just keeps it kind of going forever.
I like
So if you
it.
really like spicy food, pair it up with an IPA. If you don't, and you're trying to like quench your thirst, then you have to, I wouldn't recommend that. So.
We do. So I noticed that the first time I had an IPA with something spicy, because we'll a lot of times get those bacon wrapped jalapenos from HEB. Yes, they're
Those are so good.
I had one earlier. It had a sausage in the jalapeno wrapped in whatever with the cheese.
But an IPA, if I'm going to have it with an IPA, I feel like it takes me a little longer to eat that because I have to let the spice die down a little bit. But I like that because then it becomes like a whole dinner if I'm pairing them together.
If you really want to kill that spice, though, you gotta get like maybe more of a citrusy beer, that wit, and kind of counteracts the spice. It really calms it. It really gives it a whole different
Balances
flavor.
it out, kind of. Instead of accentuating it, it really kind of
Exactly.
balances. That's really good.
Oh, it's your birthday, man. Are you ready? Okay, get in there. You ready? We're gonna sing "Happy Birthday" to you.
Can we just sing like half of it? This is the most annoying song in the world.
Ready? Happy birthday,
Santa,
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ray. Happy birthday to David Bowie. Yay!
All right. Now it's
Awesome.
a party.
Perfect.
So we have, are these HEB cupcakes?
I mean, yeah. I got them
HEB
in
makes bomb cupcakes.
Yeah, I
You could
mean,
have just said you made them.
Nice.
I know.
Yeah.
I made them just for you.
Come on,
Nobody would've
I
Catherine.
made it just for you.
These are beautiful cupcakes that you made, by the
Thank
way.
you.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
So they're vanilla with vanilla. It looks like buttercream frosting,
And then some kind of cereal.
It looks like Fruity
I think they're
Pebbles,
Fruity Pebbles.
Definitely Fruity
but
Pebbles.
it's almost like nerd. It's like a cross between Fruity Pebbles and Nerds.
Oh, wait.
Nerds.
Oh my god.
Are they nerds?
You think maybe they just crushed up the Fruity Pebbles?
Okay, so we want to thank all of our beer nuts for listening today. We're at Busted Sandal in San Antonio, Texas.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tattoo Boy.
I do.
Thank you, Roland. Thank you, Marissa. Thank you,
Hoppy
Hoppy
Chulo.
Chulo, for being with us today.
Your name's
You
not
can
Eric
download
anymore.
the She's Crafty podcast on iTunes and at our website, she'scraftypodcast.com.
Tasty Podcast.
Tasty Podcast. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at She's Crafty Pod. You can find us at Facebook at She's Crafty Podcast. You can find us on Google Plus if you have nothing else to do. And that's it, right? Oh, go to our website, buy our merch, buy our shirts, get your koozies. Go to
December-
bustedsandal.com. Go to what is your website?
Tattooboy.com.
All right.
Oh, thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Thanks for
Salud.
listening, guys.
I'm gonna finish up this cupcake.
Peace out.
Thank you guys.
Adios.
Shut up and sit down.